Welcome back, guys. It is so good to have you here in the garden today. Now, I have to ask you a question. Why is nobody talking about this? Most of us have been told over and over again that if we want a massive professional level harvest, we have to spend a fortune on store-bought chemicals and synthetic fertilizers. But honestly, that is a total lie. In today's video, I'm pulling back the curtain on the waste to wonders secret. I'm going to show you 5 powerful, zero-cost, liquid gold recipes that actually work better than anything you can buy in a bottle. These aren't just fertilizers, they are living tonics packed with millions of microbes that don't just feed the plant. They fix your soil fertility from the inside out. I'm going to show you exactly how these 5 liquids made my plants explode with fruits and why my garden never gets sick anymore. If you're ready to stop wasting money and start growing like a pro using items you probably have in your kitchen right now, then stick around, because you won't believe what liquid number 5 can do. On number 1, seedlings grow like crazy if you inject them with this. Just like people need the right nutrients to stay healthy and strong, plants need certain nutrients to grow and develop properly. Good plant nutrition makes sure that plants have all the things they need to do their many physiological functions well. Young plants are particularly vulnerable, often succumbing to withering, but by incorporating specific ingredients, their growth can be significantly enhanced. One such ingredient is milk, preferably fresh raw milk, which is mixed with water and applied either directly to the roots or as a spray on the leaves. Milk contains a balanced composition of nutrients beneficial for plants, along with lactic acid bacteria that exert a protective role, strengthening immunity and warding off diseases. On number 2 is rice water. Rice water, another natural fertilizer, is prepared by soaking rice in water for a period, then filtering the infused liquid for application. Rich in starch and essential nutrients, rice water promotes robust plant growth and higher yields while fostering a healthy soil ecosystem. Last but not least is oat water. Oat water is a liquid that is created by soaking oatmeal in water. This process allows the water to absorb some of the nutrients and minerals from the oats, creating a solution that can be beneficial for plants when used as a soil amendment. The minerals present in oat water, such as potassium and phosphorus, are known to stimulate root development in plants and improve soil structure. When applied to the soil, oat water can provide essential nutrients that support the growth of healthy seedlings in a vegetable garden. I hope you like this information. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and share this video with your friends and family. On number 2, we are going to make a liquid fertilizer that will help your plants in a matter of days, not weeks. It will wake up your soil, build natural fertility, and boost the population of good microbes by the millions. Your plants will grow faster, look healthier, and your soil will become rich and alive again. The best part? You only need a few simple ingredients, and within just 24 hours it will be ready to use in your garden. The first thing we need is charcoal. Crush it well so it turns into small pieces, almost like gravel. This step is important because the smaller the pieces, the more surface area they have to hold nutrients and microbes later. But plain charcoal alone is not very helpful for plants. That's why we are going to activate it and turn it into something amazing called biochar. Biochar is basically organic charcoal that has been charged with nutrients and life. It works like a sponge in the soil. It absorbs water, holds nutrients, and becomes a home for billions of beneficial microbes. Once added to the soil, it doesn't break down easily and can stay there for hundreds of years, improving fertility and structure over time. It helps plants absorb nutrients better, balances pH, reduces fertilizer loss, and keeps the soil moist for longer. Farmers who use biochar often notice stronger roots, higher yields, and healthier plants even during dry conditions. Now that our charcoal is crushed, we'll place it into empty 5-liter plastic bottles. These bottles will act like mini fermenters for our liquid fertilizer. After adding the charcoal, the next step is to introduce life into it. For that, we'll add fully decomposed manure, something rich in living microbes. This could be cow dung compost, goat manure compost, or vermicompost. The manure is the heart of this recipe because it contains millions of beneficial bacteria, fungi, and microorganisms that help break down organic matter and make nutrients available to plants. When we add this manure to the bottle, those microbes start finding their way into the tiny pores of the charcoal, turning it into biochar slowly. Next, we'll add non-chlorinated water to the bottles. Chlorine can harm the microbes we are trying to multiply, so if you have rainwater, that's perfect. Otherwise, leave tap water out in an open container overnight to let the chlorine evaporate. This water will act as the medium where all the microbial activity takes place. Now comes an important step: adding molasses. Molasses is pure microbial food. It's full of simple sugars, minerals, and trace nutrients that microbes love to eat. When we pour molasses into the bottles, it acts like an energy drink for microbes. They start feeding and multiplying at a massive rate, increasing their numbers by millions within a short time. As they feed, they release enzymes and organic acids that activate the charcoal, turning it from a dry black carbon into a living biochar full of microbial life. After adding everything, close the bottles tightly, but make a small hole in the cap so gases can escape. As the microbes grow and consume oxygen, they release carbon dioxide. If we don't make a hole, the bottles could expand or even burst. Give the bottles a good shake so everything mixes well: the charcoal, molasses, manure, and water. Then, set them aside for at least 24 hours. During this time, the microbes will be busy colonizing the charcoal, feeding on the molasses, and multiplying like crazy. The charcoal will slowly get infused with nutrients and living organisms, becoming real biochar, a powerful soil booster. After 24 hours, our liquid fertilizer is ready to use. Take a bucket of clean water and pour one bottle into it. Mix it well. The reason we do this dilution is to spread the microbes evenly and prevent them from being too concentrated. When you add the liquid directly, it might be too strong for some plants, especially young ones. Mixing it with water ensures that the microbes and nutrients reach a larger area of soil and gently work their magic without overwhelming the roots. Now we can give this liquid to our plants and pour some over our newly made garden beds. When this mixture goes into the soil, the living microbes immediately get to work. They start breaking down organic matter, releasing nutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium in forms that plants can easily absorb. They also improve soil structure, making it fluffy and full of air pockets, which helps roots grow deeper. The biochar acts like a permanent home for these microbes, protecting them from heat, drought, and harsh weather, so they can keep working for months. When you pour this on your plants, you'll notice the leaves turning greener, new growth appearing faster, and overall plant health improving within days. The roots grow stronger because they now have a living ecosystem around them. Your soil becomes more fertile, moisture stays for longer, and you'll need less fertilizer in the future because the biochar keeps holding on to nutrients. This simple homemade liquid fertilizer not only feeds your plants, but also transforms your soil into a living, breathing system that keeps giving back season after season. With just a few natural ingredients and 24 hours of patience, you've made something that supports nature's own way of growing: strong, balanced, and full of life. On number 3, did you know you can create an incredibly powerful liquid fertilizer from simple potatoes? This fertilizer will help build up your soil, boost microbial life, and provide essential nutrients for your plants. Making it at home is easy and affordable, and the results are magical for your garden. Let's dive into how you can make it and bring some new life to your garden. First, we'll need some potatoes. Grab around 4 to 5 medium-sized potatoes and make sure they're clean. We're going to grind the potatoes, which will help release all the goodness from inside. You can use a grater, food processor, or any method that helps break them down into small pieces. After grinding the potatoes, add a tablespoon of sea salt. This is important because sea salt has trace minerals that will give an extra nutrient boost. Plus, it helps in breaking down the potato mixture, making it even more effective. Next, add an equal amount of compost to the mixture. The compost will not only contribute to the nutrients in the fertilizer, but will also help increase microbial activity. To prepare this mixture for soaking, use a cheesecloth or a similar fabric that allows water to flow in and out but keeps the solid materials contained. Wrap up the potato, salt, and compost mixture in the cheesecloth, creating a pouch. Add a stone or other small weight inside the pouch to keep it submerged in the water later on. Now, take about 10 liters of water. It's best to use non-chlorinated water because chlorine can kill the beneficial microbes we want to encourage. If you can, use rainwater. If you only have access to tap water, leave it out in an open container for a day or two so the chlorine can evaporate. Once you have your water ready, place the pouch inside a container with the water. The container should be big enough to allow the pouch to move around freely, ensuring proper soaking and nutrient release. Close the container's lid loosely. You don't want it completely sealed because the mixture needs to breathe. If the lid is too tight, pressure can build up inside, causing problems. By leaving the lid loose, you let out any gases that may form during the fermentation process. Place the container in a partially shady area. You don't want the mixture to be exposed to direct sunlight, as that can overheat it. Keeping it in a spot with some shade helps the mixture ferment at a nice, steady pace. Let the mixture sit for about a week. During this time, the potato mixture will release nutrients into the water, while the fermentation process increases the beneficial microbes. These microbes are great for building soil health and providing nutrients to your plants. After 1 week, remove the pouch from the container. You'll see that the liquid has become dark, showing that it's now loaded with nutrients and beneficial organisms. Before using the fertilizer, you'll need to dilute it. It's strong stuff, so you don't want to apply it directly. Mix 1 part fertilizer with 10 parts water. For example, if you have 1 cup of fertilizer, you'll add it to 10 cups of water. This dilution ensures that your plants will get the benefits without being overwhelmed by the strength of the mixture. Apply the diluted fertilizer around the base of your plants or directly to the soil. It's perfect for all kinds of plants, whether you're growing vegetables, flowers, or herbs. You can use it about once a week or whenever you feel your plants need a little boost. This potato-based liquid fertilizer is easy to make and highly effective. It enriches the soil, boosts microbial life, and gives your plants the nutrients they need to grow strong and healthy. Don't miss out on this amazing gardening trick. If you enjoyed learning about this, please consider subscribing to our channel, liking the video, and sharing it with fellow gardeners. There are many more tutorials, tips, and natural fertilizers waiting for you on our channel. So stay tuned. On number 4, in the world of gardening, there are plenty of ways to boost the health and growth of your plants naturally. One of the most effective methods is to create your own liquid fertilizer using ingredients that might otherwise go to waste. This not only helps your plants thrive, but also reduces the amount of kitchen waste you produce. It's a win-win for your garden and the environment. To make this powerful liquid fertilizer, you'll need some overripe bananas or banana peels and brown sugar. If you don't have brown sugar, molasses works just as well. Start by cutting the bananas into small pieces. If you're using peels, you can skip the cutting and use them as they are. In a container, add a layer of banana pieces, then cover them with a layer of brown sugar. Continue layering like this, alternating between the banana pieces and the brown sugar. Once all the ingredients are in the container, mix them thoroughly. The sugar will begin to draw out the moisture from the bananas, which is essential for the fermentation process. After mixing, put the lid on the container and set it aside in a cool, dark place for at least 2 weeks. During this time, it's important to stir the mixture occasionally. This helps the fermentation process and ensures that everything is breaking down evenly. After 2 weeks, you'll notice that a liquid has formed in the container. This is your liquid fertilizer, created through the fermentation of the banana and sugar mixture. To use it, strain the liquid into a separate container, removing any remaining solids. You'll need to dilute this concentrated fertilizer before applying it to your plants. A good ratio is to mix half a liter of the liquid fertilizer with about 5 gallons of water, creating around 15 liters of ready-to-use fertilizer. This homemade fertilizer is rich in nutrients that are vital for plant growth. Bananas are naturally high in potassium, which helps plants develop strong stems and roots, improves their resistance to disease, and enhances flowering and fruiting. The fermentation process also breaks down the sugars, making the nutrients more easily available to your plants. Using this liquid fertilizer can lead to healthier, more robust plants with improved yields. It's especially beneficial for flowering plants, fruit trees, and vegetables, providing them with the essential nutrients they need to thrive. If you're interested in more gardening tips and natural fertilizers like this one, be sure to check out our channel. We've got plenty of videos on making your own fertilizers and sprays, along with other gardening techniques. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like our content so you never miss out on our latest updates. On number 5. Creating a homemade liquid fertilizer for your vegetable plants can significantly boost their growth and health. This special mixture uses simple household items to provide essential nutrients and promote plant vitality. It's easy to make and can be a cost-effective alternative to store-bought fertilizers. By preparing this nutrient-rich solution, you can ensure your plants receive the best care possible. With a few basic steps, you'll have a powerful fertilizer ready to enhance your garden's productivity. Here's how to make and use this beneficial mixture. To begin, take 1 liter of lukewarm water in a container. Lukewarm water helps to activate the yeast more effectively. Next, add 2 tablespoons of dry yeast to the water. This amount is about 20 grams. Yeast is a great source of vitamins, enzymes, and amino acids, all of which are crucial for plant growth. After adding the yeast, add 1 tablespoon of sugar. You can use either brown or white sugar. Sugar serves as food for the yeast, helping it to grow and produce beneficial compounds for your plants. Mix these ingredients thoroughly until everything is well dissolved. It's important to make sure the yeast and sugar are fully mixed into the water to activate the yeast properly. Once the mixture is well combined, cover the container to block ultraviolet rays. Ultraviolet rays can interfere with the fermentation process, so it's important to keep the mixture covered. Let the mixture sit for 30 to 40 minutes. During this time, you will notice the yeast beginning to react. The mixture will start to bubble and foam, indicating that the yeast is active and working. After 30 minutes, if the mixture looks active, it is ready to be diluted. To use the mixture, dilute it by adding the 1 liter of prepared solution into 10 liters of water. This step is crucial because the concentrated mixture might be too strong for your plants. Diluting it ensures that your plants receive the right amount of nutrients without being overwhelmed. Mix well to ensure even distribution of nutrients. This diluted mixture is now ready to be used as a fertilizer for your vegetable plants. Water your plants with this solution, making sure the soil around the roots is well saturated. The yeast in the mixture promotes strong root development. Healthy roots are essential for plants to absorb water and nutrients efficiently from the soil. This leads to healthier and more vigorous plants. Yeast also contains beneficial nutrients that help plants grow stronger and more resilient. Sugar in the mixture helps the yeast grow and produce nutrients that plants can easily absorb. Additionally, sugar provides a small amount of direct nutrition to the plants, giving them an extra energy boost for growth. Plants use sugars to fuel their growth processes, so adding sugar to the fertilizer gives them an extra boost of energy. Using this homemade liquid fertilizer regularly can significantly enhance the health and productivity of your vegetable plants. By promoting root development and ensuring the availability of essential nutrients, this mixture helps your plants thrive and produce a bountiful harvest. The yeast provides important vitamins, enzymes, and amino acids, while the sugar helps to activate the yeast and gives plants an extra energy boost. This easy-to-make fertilizer can be a great addition to your gardening routine, ensuring that your plants stay healthy and productive. By using simple household ingredients, you can create a powerful fertilizer that supports the growth and vitality of your vegetable plants, leading to a more successful and enjoyable gardening experience. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.